Coming up in this video.
And you can leave it down in the comments below if you think that is... Stop it!
Are you okay? You're looking a bit faint. No worries, I've got the cure. Stop watching these 30 scary videos that will make you go pale. Number 30. The Kraken. Unleash the Kraken.
We are looking for the Kraken. Whoa, that then? I thought someone just popped out of the water.
YouTuber Ghosts of Britain is looking for the legendary sea monster known as the Kraken.
Something big just moved. Look at that. Something big just moved. Zoom out a bit. Just right there. See that puddle? What the is that? There's something in the water, guys. Can you guys see?
While something large does appear to be affecting the water's surface, some in the comments don't think it's a Kraken at all.
There's something actually in the water. That's not a wave either. What the is that? It's like something moving about.
Some are pretty sure it is a huge sea monster, but maybe not a Kraken.
I can't see that type of wave pattern anywhere else in the water. It's just there. What the is that? What the?
What do you think it is? I think it's probably a known creature, like a stingray, as some suggest, but I would never rule out the Kraken, because I wouldn't want him coming after me. Number 29. Horned Demon. There are creatures lurking in the wilderness that no one has ever seen. This is one of them, shared by YouTuber D's Dark Adventures. A horned beast was found at the edge of this man's farm. Take a look. The farmer doesn't have goats apparently. So what is this thing? A horned devil? A demon? To me, its movements don't look animal. There's something just a little off about them. The way it's creeping and peering around doesn't seem quite right. Some in the comments think they've got this one figured out. While I do agree that it could just be a person in costume, I also think it could be a creature yet unknown. Number 28. Monster of Lake Rancho. Mythical water creatures maybe aren't so mythical at all. YouTuber That Is Impossible shares this video. Originally posted by TikToker ANDRIU4R. See if you can spot it. An elongated creature is seen passing through the water. Its body shape isn't discernible, but it looks like it has a head, which it sticks out of the water for a moment. Many in the comments don't appreciate the camera quality. Others think it might be a mythical creature. I agree it does have some similarities to a kimono dragon, and apparently they're excellent swimmers. Only problem is kimono dragons are only found in Indonesia, not Chile. So back to square one with this one. What do you think it is? Number 27. Haunted Stadium. This stadium is haunted by a black shadow. YouTuber Outdoor Xiao Long is searching for it. When this happens... Later, he sees the red ball he saw last time he was here. He starts running toward it when it upends him.
哎呀，我操你啊！我去你妈，太疼了，脚盖可能踢劈了。
Evil seems to be following him everywhere here. Keep a close eye on the mirror.
我操你妈！我好像看花眼了。
A shadow figure is standing beside him. Did you see it? Is it a trick of the light? Our eyes? That's what I would have thought, but it disappears when he turns back. But it's not just that shadow that's freaking viewers out. Watch this next scene. What was that? A face peeks out at him from the doorway. It looks like a woman with long hair. Looks to me like the shadow figure isn't the only thing Zhao Long has to worry about in here. This place is a demon's paradise, and it seems like they're out to get him. Number 26. Spooky Town Poltergeist. Their haunted home had been quiet for weeks. But then the YouTube team G&D Studios took out the Halloween-themed houses called Spooky Town. Once they'd been unpacked, the poltergeist activity in their home ramped up. That literally jumped out of her hand, and it does it again. Did it slip, or is something fishy going on here? After that, she gives up. In another clip, the poltergeist becomes even more aggressive. A few minutes later, this happens. And then, even stranger, what's going on here? It looks 100% paranormal to me. And the first step to calming it is to pack up that Halloween spooky town and light it on fire. Number 25, Jerome Grand Hotel. While roaming the halls of the Jerome Grand Hotel late at night, YouTuber Crossing Guard Paranormal captures an interesting EVP. He asks the spirits to communicate.
Anybody on the third floor of the Jerome that would care to speak with me this evening?
A moment later, he listens to his recording device and captures this.
Anybody on the third floor of the Jerome that would care to speak with me this evening?
Well, we definitely got an answer there.
The spirit wants him to wait, but should he? After hearing a voice like that, I wouldn't. Number 24, The Haunting. This mysterious footage was submitted to YouTube channel Fourth Wall. In it, a man is sleeping when this happens. A noise later wakes the man up. After a month of experiencing this poltergeist, its activity increases. This was captured while the man was at his office. After a while, the man's behavior becomes erratic, and he starts seeing what he calls a little girl ghost. Is this man being haunted? It looks to me like he very much is, and I believe he won't be the same ever again. Be sure to check out Fourth Wall's channel. All of their videos have English subtitles. Number 23, Basilica Axe Murder House. Many places claim to be the most haunted, but this one truly earns the title. YouTube team, Twin Paranormal, spends a night at one of the most haunted houses in America, the Basilica Axe Murder House. When they speak to the spirits, they hear some movement.
We also heard stories about the evil entity who is here. We hear that there's a portal that leads to the Sally house. If you are here, we are calling upon you. What?
Oh no. Someone just ran around upstairs.
No, I heard that, bro.
Then they receive a name.
I'm already... with a K?
Yeah. No.
One of the names...
Catherine?
Dude, I just got Catherine out of my device.
Oh my...
I legit just got Catherine out of my device. I cannot see it.
Next, they receive this terrifying warning.
Here to warn you.
I'm here to warn you. What the Catherine, is that you? Probably.
Huh?
Music box. Catherine.
They're hearing noises and receiving strange messages from the beyond.
Show yourself. All these noises are coming from upstairs.
Literally?
What do you guys...
Stranger.
Stranger! That's what that man was. Or us.
While upstairs, River sees something out of the corner of his eye, and it freaks him out.
Guys. Caution. Guys.
What?
I swear to God, I just saw something right here. No Dude, you heard that? Yes, something just moved away.
Here it is again.
Did you guys just hear that? Yeah.
Shortly after, a series of creepy sounds and messages leaves Twin Paranormal reeling.
Group of us.
A group of us!
Did you hear that?
What?
Nobody else heard that?
Hands in the door.
He's in the doll! What the He's in the doll! Oh
Irate.
8 spirits.
They receive confirmation that the person who took all these lives with an axe is in the doll. So I think they have only one option now: burn that doll to ash. Number 22, Demonic Infestation. In an overnight stay at this haunted house, the resident of this house addresses the spirit that haunts the place. The YouTube team Paranormal Nightmare TV series is there to pay witness, and it's more like an interrogation than an interview.
Does that mean a yes?
Satanic.
What do you mean, satanic?
It seems like her and the spirits aren't getting along.
Are you trying to come after me?
Leave.
I'm not leaving. This is my home. I live here now, not you.
We'll see how that goes over with the ghost. Outside, the team feels its wrath.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus! Me running.
There was a huge fucking black shadow right next to the fucking window. I looked over and there was a huge black shadow right there next to the window.
Here it is again from another angle. And back inside, the spirit is spelling it out for them loud and clear.
Dead.
This is my place.
This is not your home. This is mine.
I don't think this ghost is going to leave their house, and it seems to me the message is it's willing to take the life of the home's resident over it. Number 21, old apartment. After experiencing months of unexplained activity, this paranormal footage was captured last year at YouTuber Vicarious Nick's old apartment.
Because I honestly don't know. But what I caught on camera is there for you guys to see. You can interpret it any way you like. And you can leave it down in the comments below if you think that is...
In the clip, he is talking about other footage he captured, which he said mysteriously became corrupted. After the door slam, Nick goes to check out the room.
So, I don't know if you guys heard this door just slam behind me. This is the back. Hello? Is anyone in here?
There's nothing and no one there, but later the door swings open on its own again.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm hoping that that was wind or something weird, but I'm just hoping that it wasn't a ghost and it wasn't a spirit of some sort.
I get the feeling that this place is really haunted. Nick has since moved from the apartment, and I'm sure he's not regretting that decision. Number 20, haunted mining cabin. Digging for gold or ghouls. YouTube team Ghost Club Paranormal is after the latter at the haunted Yellow Jacket mine cabin in Gold Hill, Nevada. As Jade describes the haunting, there's a tap on the window behind her. While this is off to a scary start, she introduces herself to the spirits and receives a couple of chilling knocks.
So if you're here with us, can you please make your presence known?
Very good.
Later, they hear this frightening EVP, which answers all of their questions.
Did you used to work in the mines down below?
Here?
The miner haunting this place passed away here. We probably could have guessed that, but it's the next part that gives me literal chills.
In the kitchen. This might be absolutely nothing, but your EDI's at 666. It's stuck on 666.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Do we have someone here with us?
I definitely don't think that's a coincidence. And now I only have one piece of advice. Run. Number 19. Dust up. This one's a head scratcher. Redditor FAKHAMNK shares this mysterious video that has skeptics questioning everything. Just watch. For context, the Redditor is a skeptic and just moved into this home. This same thing happened twice, about 20 minutes apart around 2 a.m. Watch again. The more you watch it, the harder it is to figure out, unless you're these Redditors in the comments, who apparently know exactly what's happening. Others think it's vape, and still others think it's fake, but the Redditor says they've also been hearing weird noises and seeing things out of the corner of their eye. So who do you trust? Reddit commenters or the Redditor who posted this footage? In my opinion, to come to a full conclusion, we're gonna need more footage. Number 18, Mineral Springs Hotel. This Mineral Springs Hotel is seriously haunted, and the YouTube team Paranormal Quest has come to investigate. They set up a Steadicam and a K2 meter in one of the rooms. and the K2 immediately registers some activity. A few minutes later, movement is heard, and the REM pod goes off again. Their spirit box later captures this sweet wish.
Rest in peace.
Or is it a warning? Later, they enter this room and are met with a reaction from the music box.
What? Whoa, where is it? Paranormal music box right back here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right there, dude. Oh, who is that? Clarence? Is that you? Do you like the music box?
It seems the answer to that question is yes. When they talk about going down into the basement, the spirit has something to say about it.
No, but it might be worth it. Let's go brave the bugs. Are you trying to talk to us?
This spirit has had enough of them. Later, during an Estee session in the basement, the spirit gives them his final warning.
Leave. I just need you to confirm if you want us to leave right now. And we will. But I need you... Catball it up.
Absolutely. That seems like enough confirmation to me. In my opinion, whatever is here very clearly wants them to leave, and if they don't listen, who knows what will happen. Number 17, Shadow Figure. The Stroud House in Wake Forest is haunted by a shadow figure. YouTube team Just Ghouly Things believes they've captured this figure on camera. Watch closely.
I don't even feel defeated because I feel like I've just learned so much today.
Becca enters the kitchen. That's the first shadow you see, but they've also captured a second, much taller one. I can't tell if this figure is just Becca retreating and just blocking the light differently. The figure does seem abnormally tall. But if it is a shadow figure, I think these ghouls better watch out. Things won't end well for them. Number 16, recently deceased. We all wish for signs from our dearly departed loved ones. Is this one of them? Redditor Snoo Bunnies 2725 shares footage of an illuminated floating ball in the home of his wife's recently deceased father. Take a look. What do you think this is? Redditors in the comments suggest the usual suspects. The glowing light ascends but reappears shortly after. Then it appears to descend into the box where it rests. While I agree with many Redditors who say this looks like a spider, I can understand those mourning a loss might wish for any connection with their loved ones. And I do hope that's exactly what this is. Number 15. Demonic entity. YouTuber Ali H is haunted by a demonic entity, and he finally caught her on camera at 3 a.m. After waking to a closet door rattling and lights flickering. Ali gets up to take a look.
What the
The spirit has put on a record. It seems that she's throwing a party.
What the Stop it!
But there's no one downstairs. As he continues through the house, the record player turns on again.
What do you want?
The music crescendos once more.
Stop!
Using a Connect app, Ali takes a look in the room, and there it stands.
Ow. What was that? I just got shocked by my phone and it just got much colder in here.
He can't believe what he's seeing.
Holy You guys see that? You can even see the shadow. Like, you can see the dark figure there too. What the Can you guys see that? Like, you guys can see that figure too, right? Am I crazy? It's literally... Am I nuts?
But there you have it, right before your eyes. Has this been what's tormenting Ali and his partner? I believe that's exactly who's standing before them, but I think they'll have to dig further to find out why she won't let them sleep. Number 14. Underground Haunting. A builder dug through too deep by accident and discovered a hidden world, a Victorian street that was kept secret for over a century. YouTuber Adam Mark Explores and his team explore this underground and investigates the ghosts that live there. He asks questions and he gets some answers.
Did you live here as well? Mate, that was eerily on cue, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we couldn't have got...
And then a moment later, this happens.
I shouldn't be dead.
Can you tell us what happened to you? Why are you dead? What?
It's like a shuffling noise. Through the
eyes.
I stare back.
What's staring back at them? Shortly after, they hear a distinct noise.
We appreciate the energy that it takes. We know it's not easy for you. Could you please set that device off again? Mate, what was that? That was loud.
They go to check it out but find no one there.
Let's go check. That was too loud to be.
Hello?
That was almost like something being thrown.
Yeah.
Later, they hear knocking again, and this time it's even more distinct.
Mate, just we'll stay away from that music box just so it can't confuse us with it. What the is that with it?
What was that? They're soon given an answer.
Honestly.
What was that? Three spirits.
Three spirits, man. Mate, what was that noise?
3 spirits are here, watching, and I'm sure their goal is to give us all heart attacks. Number 13. Water Monster Mountain. On a journey to Water Monster Mountain, YouTube team Unearthing the Supernatural starts feeling uneasy. One of the team explains what this place is.
Cave is it's an emergence point from one of the tribes around here.
They perform a ritual inside the cave. Then it seems they get lost.
Lost in this cave here while we're investigating.
Hero is going mad. Bed Paul over here has already lost his sanity. JD right here is the only survivor left sane. For now. We're about to eat Avery right now.
But that's just the beginning. It makes me want to tune into the rest of the episode to see if they make it out of Water Monster Mountain. Personally, I'm going to stay far away from that place. Number 12, Military Officer's House. Mornhill Camp served as a transit point for troops on the Western Front during World War I. The YouTube team Ghost Theory investigates this haunted officer's house. A Steadicam that they set up in one of the rooms starts to move. You can also hear strange, unexplained noises in the background.
Can you open this door? This is...
Then later they capture a man's scream.
There's clicking.
One viewer also points out this strange mist or dust that seems to shift across the room.
We have so many questions. And we've heard you before, so we know that you're here and you can do this.
Is the officer lurking about? I believe that's his scream, and I don't know if I want to know what caused it. Number 11, Jinn chillin'. Some jinn like to cause chaos, others apparently like to chill. YouTuber Aciduology shares footage of this one, who seems to be of the latter category. I was unable to track down the original source of this video. The jinn sits in a corner smiling, if you can call it a smile. Many in the comments think this is a man in a gorilla suit, but I think it's an exhausted jinn. Look at that face. You can tell he's tired from all the mayhem he's caused. Number 10, Ghost Road Witch. Be careful, a witch is out and about. YouTuber Nikolai from Seeker of Ghosts is making his way through these dark woods when he spots a glowing light.
Там я вижу какое-то свечение. Камера не передаст, но там кто-то сидит. Вот. Кто-то там находится.
He circles around and captures the glow again.
По этой странной дороге идет человек. Проблема в том, что я не вижу, что у меня под ногами.
He gets closer and says it looks like a woman.
Вот она идет. Это походу какая-то женщина по телосложению.
Is it a witch?
Твою мать, я был тупо 3 метра от нее. Она стакс ее. Она что там? Какое-то заклинание делает.
It's looking more and more like that's the case. After she leaves, Nikolai approaches where she was doing her ritual and finds this.
Ёб твою мать.
Looks like voodoo to me. As Nikolai examines it, the witch approaches.
Какого Она сюда идет, ёб твою мать.
He escapes, but just barely. I hope the witch doesn't find a little Nikolai-shaped voodoo doll, or he may be next. Number 9, Creepy Forest Encounter. This is a reminder never to do Randonautica solo. YouTuber Exploring with Angelo is led into the dark forest where he finds this creepy arrangement of cryptic stuff. As he looks through it, he feels something watching him.
For some reason I thought there was going to be something behind that. They are all victims in place this. I see them all day long. My head, it hurts. 17.
And soon he knows it.
Oh, jeez, he's right there.
Now Angelo is watching him.
What the hell was that?
But he still has no clearer idea as to what this figure is doing, but the man has something to be concerned about. So Angelo knows he has to escape before it's too late.
Oh crap. What the f? What the f?
Is this man really wanting to end lives? Or is he just practicing his axe throwing? I think Angelo was right to flee instead of sticking around to find out. After all, it's better to be safe than sorry. Number 8. Taxel Lodge. Located in the UK, Taxel Lodge is reputed to have paranormal activity. YouTuber Moxley's Paranormal World says what they witnessed here left them terrified. Inside, they quickly start to feel uneasy.
That's the sort of feelings this place is giving off. It's like I could have sworn I heard something there. Right, I swear I've just seen something out that doorway just there.
Is their paranoia getting the better of them? Mox says he saw something in the second floor window, and viewers are seeing a shadow figure peering down at them.
There's no upstairs there.
I see it too, but there could be something up there casting this shadow. It's hard to tell. Later, when Mox hears a voice, he asks the spirits if it was theirs, and they answer.
Whose voice did I just hear then? There's no floors there.
Many in the comments think the disembodied voice said, "Mine." Is this the voice of the shadow figure we saw earlier? This place is giving off creepy vibes for days, so I wouldn't doubt it. Number 7. Tunnel of Despair. A tragic accident left Kelmarsh's Tunnel of Despair closed down to public access, but YouTuber Rob with Scooby is there to view it.
Certainly a lot more sketchier than the first one, with the public access that we walked through. Always good to find an open door.
He lets himself in and enters the Tunnel of Despair. Inside, he explains that a woman had her life taken and is believed to haunt this tunnel.
It's believed that she haunts these tunnels, the Kelmarsh tunnels, as well as the Oxenden tunnels, the down tunnel of the Kelmarsh tunnel. She haunts here. She is believed to be stuck here in the afterlife forevermore.
Is this woman's spirit destined to stalk up and down this tunnel for eternity?
Side with that, I really don't know. But I said the story I've told you about Mrs. Cook is factual to what I believe. Whether she purely got her legs run over, she hit the bridge first, so she was dead before it even happened.
All I have to say is, walk toward the light. Number 6. Paranormal Encounter. The YouTube team Ouija Brothers had to end their investigation after this paranormal encounter. They arrive at the abandoned place to find it destroyed.
Oh man, nah. Look at it.
Look at that.
Look at the windows all on the top.
Oh no.
They've smashed all the windows on the top.
They smashed some bottom windows, look.
I opened up all the doors. which is handy for us.
Once inside, they attempt to communicate with the spirits, and in doing so, they hear a voice.
Once, and that can mean no.
Your phone just said something, didn't it?
Here it is again.
Once, and that can mean no.
Your phone just said something, didn't it?
And they keep hearing voices, although these aren't being picked up by their audio.
Hello?
No. I can hear. Hold on. Can you hear the voices?
Upstairs, he has a strange encounter that freaks him out.
Could you do something else but closer and inside this room, please?
Here it is again from another angle.
Could you do something else but closer and inside this room, please?
Oh man.
What do you think buzzed past him? Was it just a bug, as some in the comments suspect, or something of the paranormal variety? Considering the voices they heard earlier, I think he was actually feeling the buzz of paranormal energy. Number 5, Ghoul in the Middle. What do you make of this terrifying creature? Shared by YouTuber Johnny Reyes. This image is trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. The demon-like creature at the center of this mysterious image somehow also looks slightly reptilian. It appears to have webbed feet and a tail. Using reverse image search, I scoured for the original source but didn't arrive at any leads. Do you know this demon? If you do, please share in the comments. I've gotta hear his creepy backstory. Number 4, Pale Mass. YouTube team The New Reality Paranormal is investigating a haunted general store, and inside they hear and see some unexplained things. First, as they enter, footsteps are heard.
It just said wave.
And right after, a voice.
Okay, said rat. Yeah? Now you're calling names or what? You're resorting to calling people names? Was that a voice? I swear to that was a voice.
Is somebody in here? It seems like it to me, especially after seeing this white orb drift past just as Sean says he's feeling nauseous.
Like, I almost feel nauseous. Whoa. Back of my neck is... No, dude, I am catching it on film right now.
I think there's a reason Sean is queasy. A spirit just traveled straight through him. Number 3, Velociraptor. Did this trail cam capture an actual dinosaur on camera? TikToker MindFunk7 shares this mysterious footage taken at night. Watch closely. It looks like a small reptilian creature running on its hind legs. TikTokers in the comments have their own wild theories. Some think it's a kangaroo, but others say kangaroos can't physically run like that. I don't know who to believe. Personally, I don't think it's any existing creature that we know. It looks straight out of Jurassic Park to me. Cue the chills. Number 2, Bad Weather Creature. A broadcast of devastating weather in Peru captured something unusual. TikToker PG Stories Official shares this footage of a mysterious creature lurking in the debris. This was taken in Santo Domingo. Watch closely as the camera pans around. A strange figure is lurking just out of sight. The figure crouches down further when it is seen. What is this thing? Its arms look irregularly elongated, but it's otherwise hard to make out its features. Is it a creature that only appears in bad weather? If the footage was a little clearer, I might have a better idea. But for now, I'm gonna say it's the love child of a rake man-shade spirit ghoul. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Extraterrestrial creature. An unknown creature was captured on camera sprinting across a dark road at night. YouTuber Handsome Guru shares this footage of what they think could be extraterrestrial. Watch closely. Here it is again, up close. That thing is not animal, and it is not human. What do you think it could be? All I know is the pure fear I feel from it is making me go pale. What's hiding under your bed? Hopefully nothing on this list. These 10 scary videos are not recommended before bedtime.